What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Eagles Halftime Live. Eagles have the lead 16-0 over the New York stinking Giants. Joining me, my man Shane at @halfandhalf_TPL on Twitter. What's up, Shane?
Oh, not much. I was kind of hoping it'd be a 30-point game by now and could just get everybody out. Obviously not worried the Eagles are going to lose this one, but I do think they're probably playing starters into the second half now.
Yeah, I do too. Let's talk about Jalen Hurts and this Eagles offense. Jalen Hurts looking sharp on the first drive, 3 of 5, passing 51 yards. On that drive, all passes, no runs. On the second drive, Hurts went 5 of 6 for 57 yards. That led to a Boston Scott rushing touchdown, death, taxes, and Boston Scott rushing touchdown over the New York Giants. Boston Scott now has 10 touchdowns in 8 career games against the Giants. This is wild. But what are your quick thoughts on Jalen Hurts so far in the first half?
Shoulder looks fine. I mean, they're obviously throwing the ball quite a bit. That slide, I think it was the second one, they went tempo. It looked like the right tackle didn't move at the snap, so he ended up with a free runner, and he slid down behind the line of scrimmage. That's the best play he's going to make all day. Like, he's been judicious about avoiding contact when he can. He's taken 3 sacks. One of those sacks, he did the old Eli Manning, just tucked down. So they've bubble wrapped him a little bit, which is good to see. I think he's looked good so far.
I don't think we've seen any design runs as we hoped during the pregame show. He had a couple of scrambles here for first downs, but overall, I think Jalen Hurts and his timing and chemistry with A.J. Brown has not missed a beat since not playing the last 2 weeks. But overall, I think the Eagles offense, the storyline here is, getting good field position, but not getting home and settling for field goals. And especially seeing this Eagles offensive line struggling with the New York Giants blitz just a little bit. Any thoughts on that?
The Giants are continually sending cover 0 blitzes. So they're sending 6 guys, and the Eagles are consistently sending 5 out on routes. So there's going to be somebody unblocked every time. And that's kind of goes back to what the Eagles were doing early in the year that I didn't like, where there weren't very good answers built into the blitz. It feels like we've seen that today. Which is strange. You would think with Jalen Hurts and the situation they're in that you would keep an extra guy in, or you would be doing the Arizona game plan with all the quick hitters, the screens and things. But that hasn't really been the case. I'm not sure. Maybe they just don't want to show anything. The Giants could be a potential matchup for them in the playoffs in that divisional round. So maybe they're just going to run their offense like normal. I'm not going to read too much into it, but it has been a little frustrating watching their lack of answers against the blitz.
Sean's in the house. What's up, Sean? Says, what's up, guys? Sirianni trying to get Hurts killed, run the damn ball, smash mouth football. I mean, they have more runs on first downs than passes, just 1 or 2 runs less than passes in the first half. I don't think that's the problem at all. Sean says defense will break that 85 Bears. You watch, man, they are so close. Let's go to the defense here because Haason Reddick was everywhere in the first half, pressuring Davis Webb on continuous third downs. You look at this defense; they caused back-to-back 3-and-outs for the Giants, and those were highlighted by back-to-back third down pressures by Haason Reddick, leading to incompletions. We saw C.J. Gardner-Johnson get in there for a tackle for loss. That was good to see. We saw the Eagles special teams look sharp and disciplined on a fake field goal attempt, but that led to a turnover. And it was weird because Zech McPherson actually got credited for a sack there for the defense, which is huge considering how close, like we talked about, all the records the Eagles could potentially break during the pregame show. Reed Blankenship had a couple of plays. Robert freaking Quinn making his first sighting as a Philadelphia Eagle, getting some pressures, forcing incomplete passes. Marcus Epps dropped an easy incomplete pass. But the storyline of the defense so far is holding the Giants on first down. The Giants are averaging hold on, let me get it, 2.4 yards per play on first down. They have 3 rushing attempts for 3 yards. They are getting nothing on first downs. The Eagles are doing a really good job getting the Giants offense to long third downs. The average third down conversion at this point after the first half, 3rd and 9.4. Of course, that's exacerbated by that massive 3rd and 30 that Jonathan Gannon finally did right. I'm just like talking for my social media peeps. But quick reaction on the defense.
Yeah, exercising the 3rd and 30 demons ahead of the playoffs. That's a big brain move. Just my biggest takeaway there is just a despicable play by Davis Webb. Just tossing that ball aside for an intentional grounding to rob Hassan Reddick of a sack. That's bogus.
Right.
Intentional grounding should count as sacks. That's the thing here. But yeah, the defenses look good as you would expect them to against a not very good team. The biggest thing for me is individual things I'm looking at. Like Robert Quinn looked fast off of the edge. If Robert Quinn is going to be healthy and play close to the level he played in 2021, that would be huge for the Eagles down the stretch. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson flew around and made a couple plays, so he looks good. He's not playing tentative at all. And then, Reed Blankenship had a big pass breakup. James Bradbury had a big diving breakup on a 3rd down. Marcus Epps read that route from the start, and he just wasn't able to bring in the interception, but loved the recognition from him and rolling the dice on jumping that slant route. So I've seen good things from the defense. The sacks haven't been there, but I think Davis Webb's time to throw is like 0.7 seconds or something. He's getting the ball out so fast.
Yeah, and that's what we talked about during the pregame show. Sean says, Reddick, I love his motor. He's relentless. Gardner-Johnson's going to get an interception. Let's hope so. Quentin Moore says the Eagles need more touchdowns and fewer field goals. I agree. They do get the ball here to start the second half. Curious how this goes. If the Eagles put a touchdown on the scoreboard on the first possession, does that call it for the Eagles starters? Any quick thoughts?
Maybe if the defense gets another stop, defense goes and gives up a score, then not. But yeah, I still think they're going to try to get guys out early if they can. And to the point on the field goals too, instead of touchdowns, there was a 4th and 2 and a 4th and 5, both of which Nick Sirianni probably goes for in a playoff game that he kicked the field goals here. So
yeah, I agree.
I think that it might, of course, that doesn't mean you get them, but it changes your play calling and how you play. So the Eagles they're not doing anything special. They're playing vanilla. They're not being a hyper aggressive. They're coming up to the line. Is it a stacked box? We'll throw. Is it not a stacked box? We'll run. They're letting the Giants defense dictate what they do a little bit, which is fine as long as it's working. And it's worked. They just haven't been able to put the ball in the end zone consistently yet.
Yeah, I'm good with what I've seen so far, man. Like Jalen Hurts looks fine. He looks completely fine. And that's kind of what we were wanting to see, especially when it comes to passing, his accuracy and so forth. Him and A.J. Brown going back and forth. What is that? 3 catches for 83 yards. A couple big plays. That was the storyline in December against the Giants. Big plays by the offense. And we're getting more of that here in game 2. Final thoughts, man, before we wrap it up and get ready for the second half.
Yeah, just Eagles need to stay healthy. Don't take the foot off the gas. It's only a 2-score game right now, but go out and throw the dagger here. Stay healthy. Get off the field.
Absolutely, and stay healthy. Stay healthy. Stay healthy. Just want to pound on that 3 times. Let's put this team away. Let's move on and get ready for the upcoming playoffs and home field advantage. Follow my man Shane on Twitter at @halfandhalf_TPL. If you're not doing it, you're doing it wrong. I am Dives, Mr. Crockpot for Shane. For myself, we'll see you at postgame. Stay awesome, everyone.